Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from Matching Paul. I hope you all like and follow Shark Street.
Hi, I'm Lucas Krauseber. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Frederick Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shawdrop. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
Hi, I'm John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Shark Stream.
Welcome back to the Shark Stream. It's Brian Brennan in the booth coming at you live with pool action from Wallingford, Connecticut. We are covering a semi-pro list title match today. It's a race to 6 between number 1, Kimbo Singleton, and number 2, Pat Gaudio. This is about, I think, the 5th time I've covered this exact matchup. Pat's still looking to get the title, and Kim's still not giving it up. So we'll see how it goes today. Maybe today's the day for Pat to take the title. Who knows? But thanks everybody for tuning in. If you like what you're seeing, make sure you hit the like button, share it out there, let people know that we're live, and hope everybody's safe and happy with following the huge ice storm we just got here in Connecticut. I know it took me about 20 minutes to get all that ice. It was like a solid 1/4 inch of ice on my entire car today when I started coming here. So hopefully everybody's got through the storm okay. All right, so there's Pat at the table looking at the 2-ball. Wow, that's a good way to miss. Left the 2 basically stuck to the 5. Yeah, there really wasn't much Kim could do there. All right, so Pat's going to take a look at this 2-ball. He's probably going to come back to the middle of the table to the 3 in the lower corner. Oh, he overran it a little bit. Hey, what's up, Eddie? Appreciate you liking and sharing. Get the word out for an icy Sunday afternoon. Got a pretty good match here. Like I said, I think this is either the 4th or 5th time that I've covered this particular matchup. For some reason, Kimbo always seems to get the best of it. I think last time Pat got out to an early lead and then Kim came back. Not sure if that's a trend, but Kim's a pretty solid player, especially since he got better after his, I guess, neck or back surgery, something like that. He's looking like he's in pretty good form today. I'll line up the 7 in the side, 8 in the corner. Ooh, thought he was just going to try and stop the cue ball there, but he's got a bit of a back cut now. Not sure he's going to be able to drop this one like he wanted to. But once again, that's if you're going to miss, that's how to miss. Pat with a big kick. Does he get it in? Yes, he does. What a shot. Let's see if my replay worked. Yep, there we go. I reboot last night, fixed our replay button. Oh, I didn't even notice that he scratched. He made the 8-ball, but he scratched. Oh, that's horrible. All right, so on an unfortunate roll after a great kick shot, Kimbo gets rack number 1. Looks like Kim broke dry there and left those solid hanging 1 ball. 2's right near the side pocket. 3's right in the corner. I should be able to get at least through half this rack without any issue. I'm worried about that 5 ball, though. It's going to be the tricky one. 7's blocking the corner pocket, so he's going to have to find a way to get position somewhere around this 7 ball to try and peel that 5 off into the side pocket. All right, so 1 and 2 are down. 3's about to be. It's going to make this shot a lot harder. That sort of suggests that he can get past this 9 ball. I don't think he can. He's banking it. Yeah, he went for the bank shot. Pretty sure Kim's got an easy look at this one. A little straight, so he's gonna have to stun it across the short rail to get to the 6. Yeah, no, he had a pretty good angle. It didn't look that steep, but he almost fluked the 9 in the side pocket. Are the banks open today? Not that shot. By the way, for anyone that was tuned in last night, I said that I was going to be right back with the stream. And turns out, Alan and Jeremy chopped the pot after the first leg of the elimination match. The roads were getting pretty nasty. They decided to just go ahead and chop it up. I did a quick Facebook short from the booth telling everybody, but if you're a YouTuber, you probably didn't see it. Apologies for that, leaving it like sort of a cliffhanger, but they did end up chopping. Alan and Jeremy took the first place in the sink or swim Danielle Tubbs event. Left himself a touch of an angle here, and I'm a little worried about that scratch. I think Pat's a little worried too. He wanted to leave this as straight as possible, and he's got just enough angle that he could catch the corner of that side pocket and drop the cue ball. He's going to need to put a little bit of follow to make sure that doesn't happen. That's exactly what he did. Tie game. Here we go with rack number 3. We got Pat with 1 point, got Kimbo with 1 point. Pat's at the table getting ready to smash them up. See how it goes. What do you guys have any predictions out there? Kimbo is, I think, 5-0 against Pat so far, which obviously doesn't bode well for Pat, but Pat has the higher Fargo rating, so, I mean, who knows? I guess, though, with 6 points between their Fargo ratings, there's really not much of a difference. They're pretty well heads up. We got Crystal and Tina saying they're on Team Pat. I can't get on a team. I have to be nice. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think the final score might be, actually. That's actually a good question right there. I think it's going to go hill-hill, because Andy Gao is going to join the chat section and say hill-hill, and therefore it always goes hill-hill. We could just forward this to a race to 1, and then I wouldn't have to stay here all night, but no, I'm just joking. Eddie's saying we should move Kimbo to the pro list. Crystal's saying she'd like to see Pat take a 6-5, of course, like I said, hill-hill. I mean, there's really no distinction, or I don't think there's a formal rule in place on who should be on a semi-pro and who should be on the pro, but Kim's had the title long enough. I'd like to see how he does in the pro list. Just a little maneuvering there to get the 3-ball freed up. Now the 6-ball is kind of tied up, though, so he's got to figure something out between now and then. Oh, Kim called a foul on himself for a double hit. This might be just me, but I think I would try to take a whack at it from here. Send the cue ball, and then basically hope and pray for the 5-ball position, because if it does hit correctly into this little pack here, it should find its way into this area of the table. That's just where that's how my mind works. Your mileage may vary. I'm pretty sure that 6 does not go by the 9. Yeah, and the 9's not really wired on any pocket, so somehow you got to find a breakout shot. He's dead straight on this 5-ball, so that 6 isn't going anywhere. This is a bit of an opportunity. If Kimbo lets a little bit of stroke out here, he might be able to use a little inside English to get the cue to come this way. He's just going to give it a love tap. All right. Let's see what he's got in mind for the 6. For those that don't know, if this is a list match and you have to call the 9 ball, the rest of the balls can be made wild. You just tapped on the corner like the 9's going to go there. It's not going to go anywhere near there. Wow, he got close. A lot closer than I thought he would get. I had that 9 ball wired right here. Nonetheless, it was a good miss. Pat's got to do a little bit of try to roll. Yeah, I was going to say he might try to English this one in. Not a bad leave. The kick shot didn't quite get there. Ball in hand for Pat. And look at these pockets, man. This looks like a pretty standard textbook run out. He's got the 6 in the corner, the 7 in the side, the 8 in the corner, and the 9 in the opposite corner. You got the wrong angle on the 7, though. Yeah, you wanted to sort of leave that over here somewhere so you could just drift the cue ball. Well, he did it anyway. Now he's on the wrong side of the 8. Still makeable, but he's got to go around the world to get position on the 9. He hit that with right-hand English, and that's why it went like this. I would have thought he would have hit that with left-hand English. So it would go like this. My lines are terrible compared to Andy Gow and Bobby Hilton. Sorry about that. But yeah, I think you guys got the right idea. Just going to tap it to the rail, make Kimbo do a peng shot. Kimbo's got a pretty good bank game here, so I'm going to say it's about 80% to make this on the side. Boom. Just like that. Nice shot, Kimbo. Kimbo leads 2-1.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
We're heading into rack number 4. Kimbo's up 2-1 on his title defense at the number 1 spot on the semi-pro list. Number 2, Pat Gaudio, is giving his effort, giving his best to try and take that title away. See if the 6th time is the charm.
Oh, you.
You got the 9 moving, but Like, if you're familiar with the list match rules, the 9 must be called. So even if he made it on the break, it would have counted to keep him on the table. But he would have had to spot the 9 and keep shooting. So Pat's up at Pat's up at the table right now. He's got the 1 on the side. Nam. We are in Wallingford, Connecticut, on the east side of the United States. Northeast side. I can't believe he's not getting a bridge for this. All right, there you go. I was like, that you're stroking across the joint. That almost never ends well. There you go. Here's the shot. Call the 9. But here's what I'm thinking. That's my mental math right there. Call the 9, take a stab at it. Took a good stab at it. Kim's going to have a nice 3-4 combo in front of him, though. Hey, Annie Gal. There's an Annie Gal in the comments section guaranteeing this is going to go hill. Nice combo shot there from Kim, leaving the 3 right in the jaws. He's got the 4-9 sort of waiting for him here. Or 5-9. 4's already off the table. I want to play this a little high left. Off the right side of the ball. Yep. I wouldn't have hit it that hard, but he's still in great shape to make this combo play. He's going to call the 9 in the corner. If he gets it, he'll be up 3-1. Boy, oh boy, it looks like he's actually setting up for a carom. Yeah, he went for the carom instead of the combo. I'm a little shocked by that. Now Pat has the carom shot. A little bit harder, but still makeable. Or is he going to try the 5 bank? He looks like he's going for the 4 in the or 5 in the corner. Oh, he went right by the 9. Nice shot, Pat. Anthony, how do you move to the pro list voluntarily? That's pretty much it. I don't think there's a regulation or rule in the pro list on who can go where. Generally speaking, the Fargo difference is like 500 and under tends to go to the semi-pro list, 500 and higher tends to go to the pro list, but I don't think there's a rule in place. So if Kim decides that he wants to go to the pro list, he's more than welcome to jump lists. Pat with a big miss on the side pocket. He's going to sell this one out to Kimbo. no, that was Pat. I thought that was Kimbo. Man, they're both wearing black shirts. I guess I'm getting a little confused. Wow, just barely avoids the scratch. Here we go, 2-2. Well, Andy, whose turn is it to win? They haven't been taking turns. As far as I know, the last 5 times I've either seen them play or streamed their games, Kimbo has defended his title. So Pat's looking to make it a first time to be in the number 1 spot. Thomas, yeah, you're doing a list match too? All right, yeah, I'll stick around. I got literally nothing better to do. My ex is at the house cleaning, so I would much rather be here watching pool. Well, let me give Pat his point. Forgot. Yeah, definitely, Thomas. If you just poke me if I don't think this game's gonna go to 5:30, but I'll be you know where to find me. Made the 8-ball on the snap, but that 4-ball just snuck right into the 1's path. So he's either gonna have to jump or kick. Well, that's cool. Pat's got the Mr. 850 or 832 shirt on, and that's a reference to what you call it, Jason Shaw's record-breaking run. He broke his own record for most consecutive balls run in a straight pool format. So he was here a couple weekends ago, and he had a couple of those shirts for sale, and that's what Pat's wearing right now. Is he got it autographed by Jason Shaw, and pretty cool accomplishment. I can't wait to see it. There will be a day someday soon where Jason goes for the 1,000 and gets there. Kimbo with the bank combo. Not only that, he had position. And then he missed the 1 ball. Clayton, that's actually kind of interesting. I would love to go back to the days when ESPN covered pool. When I was growing up, they had a lot of pool on, but ESPN has ESPN priorities. Hopefully, with the advent of the WNT and Emily Frazier, pool will go back to mainstream media, and we'll be able to get a lot more action on broadcast channels. See what kind of magic Kimbo has in his hat here, because he just made that bank combo. He was just looking to kick at the 2, and he came a little wide, so Pat's going to get ball in hand. Yeah, Eddie says he talked to Jason about his 1,000 quest. He said his body gets wrecked doing what he's done already. I mean, let's do math real quick here. I'm gonna bust out my phone because I don't want to do the math myself. But 832 racks of 15 balls. That's 55.46 racks. So playing 55 racks in a row, your back, your arms, your legs, your feet, they're going to get sore. No, I got to do it. I did 15. Let me do 14. Because each rack, you only pocket 14 balls. So that's exactly 59 racks. Well, you got the ball and you got the rail. Him with a real nice shot to get that in the corner, and he's going to end up with a little back cut here to get the 7 in the corner. A cue, unfortunately, the way he's set up, the cue's going to head straight towards the side pocket. I'm a little worried about the scratch. He overcut it. But he didn't leave great shot here, but very makeable. And he says, Jason told me it was beyond sore. He had no feeling in his feet for days. Yikes. The question here is, do you cut it with just pocket speed and try to spin the ball over to the backside of the 9? Or do you cut it by slaying it? He missed it. Oh no, Pat. Oh no. He tried to thin it and just went right on by. Kim's got ball in hand. Didn't do himself any favors here. I mean, where's the left? A little low left, and you would have been spot on right here. Then he kind of hit his center ball, and now he's got a back cut. Well, he pokes it right in there. Doesn't matter how you get there as long as you get there. Kimbo's up 3-2. All right, so Kim's going to give up ball in hand to keep that 9 from being too close to the pocket and say, hey, Pat, here you go. Can you get out? Some speed control there. Got a little overrun, but that's not a bad angle. You can still get on the 4 from there. Probably 2 rails around the 9. Get a little more speed. It's a tough shot to calculate because if he hit it just a little bit harder, that's where he would have landed, and that would have been ideal. For now, I'd say play safe, but just going to run the 4 into the 7. Kimbo might be able to combo this even from that angle. A duel here on who's going to be able to make the 4 first. Kimbo went for the bank, but look what he left the cue ball. Right there in traffic. I don't think there's a window, but I could be wrong. Might need a jump cue to get through this one. He's going to go for the kick instead. That's going to give Kimbo ball in hand. Oh, he missed ball in hand. Kim, what's going on there, buddy? Got good position, though. Oh, Andy, I just saw your comment, no push-outs. Push-outs are allowed, and they've executed a few so far this match, but push-outs are entirely optional. Cut shot there from Pat. Now he's got a problem, though. Cutting this 8 on the side is going to be a miracle shot. Playing the 8-9 combo is very likely to sell out the game. The only other real choice that I see is trying to cut it in the upper right-hand corner. He went for the combo. Yeah, that's the problem with going for that combo. Now Kim's got a 2-shot tap in. Hey, what's up, Orville? I had a frowny for me. Kimbo almost with a table foul by using the by hitting the chalk into the 8-ball, but he dropped it in the corner pocket instead. I think they've given this one a little bit of low left, or yeah, left. Outside English. He went straight at the 9-ball, and that might hurt him. My thought process there was if you gave it a little more left than that, you'd have gone around the 9-ball. Then you'd have this 9 in the corner shot. Oh, there she is. Let's see what Kim's got in mind for this shot. I think he might just go safe. Not as safe as he'd have liked, but still a tester. Oh, clean shot. Oh, and he almost scratched, but he stayed out of the side pocket. Hey, you just saw him gesture. That's twice. Yeah, he's dodged a couple of scratch bullets there. No. Kim doing a little ball busting right there. Did you see that? Ball on the table, but barely. The dry break. Kim's got the 1 ball, but I think the most likely play here is going to be a safety behind the 2. I think Pat has both pockets available here. He can go corner or side. Looks like he's lining up on side. Nine ball got a hold of him there, so now he's got a long cut shot on this 2-ball. To left, and he'll be able to get back to the 3. Yep. Oh. This is not a fun shot. I'd say just poke the 2. Or yeah, there you go. Just poke him right with I let the cue ball out a little bit. I was gonna say just put the 3 between the 4 and the 6 and leave the cue on stuck to the 7, but he came just a little wide. It must have the 4 on the side. That's a steep cut, but it goes. Brownie says the cool thing happened over the weekend at a big tournament. She wore a Sharkstream shirt, and someone recognized it. Turns out that her opponent recognized the Sharkstreams too. I mean, yeah, we're out there. Bobby's kind of a little cool celebrity now. By going to the Expo, to the Philadelphia Open, to the Moscone Cup, he said he was getting recognized quite a bit, not just for his Sharkstream jersey, but just by being on the Sharkstream itself. So pretty cool. I love the fact that people out there are watching. Big miss from Kimbo, but as I like to say a couple times here, that's a good way to miss. I don't think Pat's got the edge. And again, I could be wrong. It's another great way to miss. This is where I think about things. You come at it from this side, you can only make one ball here, or you can glance it on the outside, so that's 2 balls wide. He comes back and forth this way, then he's got 3 balls wide. So the 7 from this angle is a bigger 7 ball than coming at it from the long rail. I clarify, when I say that's a big 7 ball or that's a little 7 ball, that's what I'm talking about. That's the concept. You can miss to the left, you can miss to the right and glance, or you can hit it full in the center. You basically have a 3 ball target area. The 9 ball here is taking one of those balls away. So he's got to go to the outside of the 7. And that's what I was worried about. Ball in hand for Pat Gaudio. And he's got a pretty textbook run out here. Just stop it there. Or move. I would move it a little forward, actually. You want to land like here. So just push the cue ball in, go a little forward, get enough angle on the 8 that you can just go like this. There's Vernon from Arizona. Good to see you in the chat section again. Must be listening to the Shark stream because he did exactly what I told him to. I'm not. He went for a draw shot there instead of a follow shot, and he ended up pulling it off the line. That's a big unforced error right there. Beautiful cut shot there from Kim Singleton, and that's going to get him a point. He's in great shape on this 9. Big error there from Pat. That's going to cost him. Now we got 4-3. Kimbo needs 2. Pat needs 3. Yeah, I'll Youngling. Andy Gow, you're absolutely right. I had said something earlier where said, well, sooner or later Andy Gow will be in the comments section guaranteeing that this match goes to Hill. And I saw Thomas in the comments section earlier, Thomas Natali. He and Mario are going to be here to do a match at 5:30, so I might just stay here in the booth and do that one too. I don't know enough about Mario. I've met him a couple times, but what I do know is that Thomas Natali and Jack Passamano, who frequently play against each other, they're good quick shooters, and that means they're good for the stream. Bo drops both balls. Kind of wished I think he was kind of hoping that one would stay where it was, but with that natural roll, it's going to follow it right in every time. Now he's got a tricky cut in the 2 in the side, or he's got to play the 2 cross corner. Cutting it in the side means the cue's never going to find its way to the 3. Yeah, that was kind of his best option right there. That or a safety. Boy, that is not the position you were looking for. Thinking you just play a safety here. Push the 3 into the rail and put the cue up table. But he kind of did. And he got away with it. There might be a window, but it's a tiny one if there is. Yeah, he caught the 6 on the way through. So Kim's going to get ball in hand on that one. You drinking Yingling too or something else?
Nah, Lucky 19.
Oh, nice. I keep calling it an amber, but it's an extra special pit.
Oh, yeah.
I keep trying to correct them, but they don't listen.
I think on that website, Untapped or whatever, it calls it an amber. So
Really? Okay.
I think it was like a year ago I looked at it, so I don't know.
A lot of the guys at the Center Street Brewery. I know that's shocking, but I do know I know the brewmasters and I know the staff there, and my buddy Kevin Murphy actually does special batches himself that he's designed from Center Street Brewery.
Experimental stuff.
Yep. He's doing an Irish ale this year for St. Patty's Day.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
A red. Yeah, that was Kevin's brainchild. So
yeah, whenever I pick up a 4-pack from there, I always mention like, hey, I play at Yale. They're like, oh, we love that.
We sell a lot of CSB beer. Sell you a lot of CSB beer.
I know. I tell them that too. I'm like, yeah, it's because of me.
Yeah, I was with Kevin. We're going into the storage room the other day, and there was like 7 empty kegs of CSB in the storage room. And Kevin pointed out, he's like, the CSB guys don't deliver to that room, and they don't have a key to that room. So there's now 7 kegs of CSB sitting in the storeroom. Hopefully they'll come by soon to do a pickup. That's like $50 a keg for a deposit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to when she has like 2 of them on tap at the same time. I know
She's done that before.
I know she waits till the summer for like the banana hammock and the strawberry street. And I wish she did it all year round, but I get the whole.
I don't know if she
limited brews thing.
Yeah, I don't know if that's in her control.
Mm-hmm. It makes sense.
Sort of how Sam only makes the Oktoberfest in the fall, and
yeah,
all right, Kim's on the hill. That was Kim, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was Kim.
Yeah, the one before this though. Okay, it was Kim. Yeah. Daryl's at the bar hollering at him. A couple of times, like Kim looked over. I'm like, Daryl, he can hear you.
Well, that's his Cliff and Normie there on this corner of the bar. So if Kim's playing pool, then Daryl's got to find some way to occupy himself.
When was the last time Kimbo was knocked off the top?
I don't think I've ever seen Kimbo off the top of the list.
All right, so Pat's feeling the pressure then.
This is his 5th time that I've either watched them or streamed them in the last like 6 months that these guys have played each other, and Pat has yet to take the title away. And Kim's looking real strong right now too. So he made a couple of big mistakes. Right now the score should be 4-4 because a couple racks ago, or maybe it was 1 rack ago, he had a straight in shot on the 8-ball and he just boxed it. And just like and Kim took advantage and took the game down. So these late ball misses, that's something Pat's gonna have to work on.
Yeah. So Pat's kind of like Djokovic before he won his first Grand Slam. Keeps losing to Federer.
Sometimes you just got that one person you can't beat. It's like I always had a couple of nemesises here and there. I don't know if I have any now, but back in the day, there was a couple of guys that I'm like, I know I'm better. I know I can shoot better, but when I'm playing them, my game goes to crap.
Yeah.
It's the way it is.
I get Charlie's one of big man. He's one of those for me.
Charlie?
And I'm supposed to play him next, so hopefully I break the seal this time.
Yeah, well.
Because after you get that first win, guess what? But very often the second win comes right after it. So.
They say that in bowling. Now I have 4 bowling games where I got 11 strikes in a row and did not seal the deal on the 300.
Mm.
And they always, all the guys that I know or gals too that have a 300 under their belt, they're like, once you get that first 300, the rest are no problem. And I'm like, yeah. So getting through that strike number 12, I just still haven't done it. It drives me mental. There's something there. When we were cleaning out the house, somebody actually found one of the first plaque I got, and literally says 11 in a row on the plaque. It's just a way to remind you, no 300 for you. Scott says everyone's his nemesis. That's funny. I mean, get better. Keep watching the Sharks team. Tips and tricks available here. Professional analysis.
I would say if you can, if you're the positive type, try and set some goals other than winning the match. Like playing good defense or, I don't know, running out from the 3-ball against that person that's getting you. But if you only go into every match with the goal being winning, then you come up short a lot. So there's other goals you could set for yourself.
Yeah, somebody was asking me the other day, so they see Lucas doing the 10-ball ghost, and he's about 50-50 on the 10-ball ghost, maybe a little lower.
Yeah.
But that drill, of playing the ghost, you can do that with 3 balls. You can do that with 4 balls, 5 balls. And I think one of the things I would encourage people to do is just start playing the ghost sometimes. If you're just practicing, you You can start with 3 balls and you can measure your progress. How many can you run out consistently? 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
And then once you get up to 8, 9, 10, you're a pro.
Yeah, let's say you're like a, I don't know, just throwing it out there, maybe you're a 5 in the APA. Then like you say like if you run out from the 4, then you beat the ghost. You keep score that way.
Right.
And if you win that set, then you go to the 3 and so you can kind of do something progressive in that way. Still fun.
But it's just a way to just, it's a nice practice drill that you can use to start, and you can measure yourself by how often you beat the ghost. As soon as you start really beating the ghost down at 4 balls, then you add a ball.
Yeah.
You keep going. Knew that was coming wide.
Is it gonna line up?
Oh, this is a big opportunity. If I'm Pat, just because of the way the 4 and the 5 are sitting,
Hey.
I'm actually tempted to knock down the 3-9. What's up, Bobby?
Going on, guys? Doing good, doing good. Good match here, huh?
Oh yeah, championship title match number 6 for Pat Gaudio. He's going to take the title this time. He told me.
Yeah, well, I mean, Kimbo's probably going to get booted after this match, so
you're gonna move up.
Yeah, we'll probably have a match between 2 and 3 to take the title. I mean, he can't. He's been there like 2 years now. It's time to move up.
Time to go up.
Yeah, absolutely. It's time to go up.
Oh, he had a great run, so
he did, right? He did for sure. I guess that's an accomplishment, though, right?
Yeah.
Stay at the top of the list for that long, sure. Pat takes down the 3-9 combo.
Probably have some kind of party for Kimbo.
Yeah, I know. We'll buy him a cake. Congratulations on your semi-pro list promotion. My feet. Oh. Crystal's on Team Pat. I know I saw another one in there earlier in the conversation. Who's cheering on Pat?
Let's see if Pat knew that Kimbo was going to get booted, that would actually, I think, put even more pressure on him because that's not why he wants to get number 1. He wants to get number 1 for beating Kimbo.
Bobby just said if they do promote Kim, let's say, then 2 and 3 will have to have a match right away to determine who's going to be the number 1. So that would be Pat, and I don't think I have the bookmark. Let me see if I can find it.
Being a Knicks fan, it reminds me of the first time that Jordan retired. It's like, oh, he scratched on the brake. Right in there, too. He fired it in there.
So right now, number 2 is Pat Gaudio, and number 3 is Fernando Perez. If Kimbo does get booted off the list, which Bobby just said, then those 2 guys are going to have a title match. Just in case you guys are wondering what we're talking about regarding the list, I just put a link in the comments section to the actual semi-pro list, and you can take a look there to see what the standings look like, and you can find out more about the rules and how it works. If you're interested in running a list in your own pool hall, you can reach out to info@poolrankings.com, and they'll be happy to set you up.
I'm still not sure he's going to get booted. It's not the first time I've heard that. So
yeah, I've heard that rumor a couple times, so
I wouldn't hold my breath.
You have to go out there and just like literally take the tag out of there and move them around. I mean, he's a good shooter, and he could probably hang in the middle of the pro list. I don't know if you get much further than, let's say, the 20s, the 30 or 40 spot. But
I think Kimbo is a good example of working smart and not working hard.
Right.
Like he tends to make great decisions a lot, and that's why he's been on top for so long. It doesn't happen by accident.
Yeah, I think that 447 there is underrepresented too. It's one of those things I think is kind of common around Yale Billiards. So we've got a lot of Fargo players that are not as high as they should. Yeah, I think the number's low. And compared to other halls where I see players that have, you know, higher Fargos. And I think part of that is because most of us just play each other. So we're not going to get any big Fargo jumps that way. You have to play in other tournaments. So that's one of the things I'm working on this year is trying to enter more tournaments and see if I can see how far I can go. In my mind's eye, I'm like 550.
This is the whole match right here.
This is it.
Ball in hand. 5 to the 6. When you're trailing, 5 to the 6 can be tough. It looks like it passes the 9, so I guess you want to get the angle.
He's got both pockets open.
I kind of like going down to the end rail, so you can go one rail from the 5 to the 6 if it passes the 9.
This is still, if he uses inside, he should be okay.
I can't tell if it passes the 9, though. I mean, I want to say probably yes, but I'm not sure.
Take a look over there. Yeah, I think he's got room.
Because the 7's too big going the other way.
Oh,
no,
he
we got
boxed the 5 ball. But that's a good miss. I always say that. If you're going to miss, that's how you miss.
Yeah. If you're going rail first, you want to give it some speed so it gets past the 7.
Andy already said it's going hell, so Kimbo has no chance at this shot.
It amazes me how often Andy is right about that. Like when he says it, it's like.
I mean, he says it every time. The fact is, or the data does prove that most of the matches that we show, especially list matches, because these guys are generally speaking evenly matched when they're in the list. So Hill is not all that statistically improbable.
That's a good prop bet. Like if Andy says that, doesn't actually happen.
Well, the prop bet is Andy going to tune in, and if so, how long is it going to take him to say the words? Let's just fast forward to Hill. Yeah, Eddie. I mean, I said my prediction was I didn't think this match would go past 530. We only got 2 racks left, no matter what. I still don't think it's going to hit 530, but we'll see. And then for anybody tuned in, I think I will do the Thomas Natali versus Mario something list match that's scheduled for 5:30 today. I make a bookmark for this one. I keep forgetting to do that.
All you got to do is in the link, just change semi to PR. It's not that hard. I did.
Darn it, I'm out of room.
Yeah, if you right click on it, yeah, show icon only. I use that at work.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. You used to have to do that manually, and now
I do that.
They built it in.
Well, if they do that, then Bobby will not know which buttons to press. So I leave it. Leave it alone. Like Kim needs 3 balls to go to the pro list.
Now we need the work hard part. He did it.
I don't like this angle.
No, but I wouldn't worry about the 9 too much. I would just get this 8 down.
Yep.
Now we go forward.
Changed his mind. He's going low.
He is.
They drilled the 8, but that was an iffy call on position play. I don't even think.
I mean, if the
Dave
reason
Gavrish could have stroked that one back to the 9 ball from there.
if the reason that he went low was because it felt like it's a better chance to make the ball, then I'm kind of okay with it.
It's called the bank shot. Yeah, we'll see about Kim, as he is not afraid of bank shots. Made a couple already this match that were pretty spot on.
Hang up on the side.
No, he's got to get this stuck on the short rail, on the long rail. That is not an easy shot. I know. I would still try to play it cross-side.
I think you shoot it because I think you can avoid the scratch in the corner.
But
so I like it.
Playing it cross-side is definitely an aggressive move, but the secondary move is just put the Q on, or the Q and the 9 on opposite short rails.
Yeah. We all knew you were going to say that. That's your thing.
Badges and counters, folks. Badges and counters.
I feel like you'd rather shoot that than to try and make the ball.
Sometimes. I just play the odds, man. Deck people that go through that door.
I agree, SD. You should have stood up. I agree.
Cross corner. That was gutsy.
Gonna leave him the same shadow.
No, it's a straight inside pocket shot. He just sold it out hard.
Thought the 9 was gonna keep rolling.
Tim's got this all day.
Give a speech before shooting this.
Right? Just stand up on the table, Federgore style. There it is. Kim successfully defends his title once again. And you heard it from the man. Sounds like Kimbo's going to the pro list now. But we've heard that before.
He's earned it for sure.
So stay tuned. We're gonna, or not stay tuned. We're gonna disconnect for now, and I'm gonna come back at 5:30 to do. Look it up real fast. Got Mario. How do you pronounce that? Cowett? Cowett?
Oh, I'm not sure.
All right,
Yeah.
Mario Cowett in the number 28 spot, playing against Thomas Natali.
Super Mario.
Super Mario. We'll bring you that one in about a half hour. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be right back.
We're going to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. We've got Greater New Haven APA, Sigma Wear, Tommy Supplies, Mabel's Tables, NM Billiards, Dynamic Power Wash, Pool Table Magic, Simonis Cloth, of course, the Shark Stream and Yale Billiards, Andy Gow, Support Pool, Share, and Donate, Salotto, Mark Anthony Home Improvement, WR Magic Carbon Cleaners, McDermott, Taom Billiards, Vacules, Aramith, Master Billiards, K. Morgan Commercial Painting, Jacoby Custom Cues, and Harriman Real Estate. Don't forget,